Hello guys, welcome to my reading. This reading is on Shanquella Robinson. I did do a reading on her in the past and I feel that it was very eye-opening. This will be the second reading I'm doing just to see if I can uncover more information. The one thing I have to say, because this is a tarot reading, is that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I do not know these people. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, and everything that I'm going to say in this reading is a crock of you know what. Forgive me, I'm getting over a pretty rough cold or a pretty rough cough. And so I'm going to keep her picture up because I feel like that's better for me to talk through as I read the cards and you can look at her photo. I think that's a little bit better for you. And it's also to honor Shanquella, rest in power queen. So I'm going to be going through the reading and I have to do this in under 10 minutes or my phone is going to cut me off. Okay. So the first two cards that are coming up is showing, and when I asked, what is this about? It's showing someone being very silent, someone who knows everything and is being silent. To clarify that, we're getting a card that shows waiting. So this person is very silent, okay? Very silent, not speaking, not saying anything, and they are waiting. Next, when I asked what happened next, it's showing me someone very methodical, someone who's planning, and their planning has something to do with a love relationship, someone that they feel very close to. Now, this could be Shanquella or it could be somebody else that they're doing this on behalf of. But their planning has something to do with a love relationship. I'm getting the clarification of the Two of Cups. Next, I asked what was challenging for the perpetrator, and it shows that this person is being very defensive and that they're being very sneaky. The sneaky card is the clarification. So the way that I just went through this, because my phone cut me off, it's like an energy of when someone's being questioned, and they're being defensive and they know that they're being sneaky, but instead of saying the truth, they're just going to keep defending themselves. Then I asked, what is being hidden? And what is being hidden, I didn't like this section. This is where my phone cut off. Just want to make sure that I'm recording. It shows a large energy of clarity, and then it shows a large energy of healing. So the way I'm taking this is that someone felt that this was the perfect answer. This was the perfect answer to, the issue. This was the perfect solution, okay? If I can do this, then it will bring this. And what they felt was, if I can make this happen, this is going to bring healing. I know, I didn't feel so fantastic saying that. It's like, are you kidding? But that's what the cards are telling me, okay? Obviously, that makes me uncomfortable. They felt that doing this was just the perfect solution and that it was going to bring healing. Healing to who? I don't know, okay? Then I asked how many people were involved. It's not giving me a very clear answer, but what it is showing me is someone has a broken heart. Someone has a broken heart and they're leaving something behind. Now, with what I'm looking at here, there could have been 3 main people involved. It could be anywhere up to 8, 9, 10, 11 people involved. And in my past reading, it was kind of showing the same thing. All these faces came up. It took me a while to understand that reading. So, when we talk about how many people were involved, it can be up to 11. It can be 8. It can be 3 main. It can be 5 who are kind of on the outside. And in the last reading, I mentioned that there may have been a married couple somewhere in the background because I was getting a very strong energy of a married couple. Now here I ask, was there money involved? And it's coming up as someone there. To answer the question, I'm not seeing that there's money involved. But what is showing me is someone who basically this person doesn't take no. They don't take no when they want what they want. They will do anything to get it. They have a very fiery personality. They will use any means necessary to get what they want. But the funny thing is, when I asked for clarification, it showed me that this person is actually in a pretty crappy energy right now. So that's really strange. I talked to you about the person feeling like this is the perfect solution, it's going to bring healing. And then I see this person that has so much passion, so much fire, and so much assuredness is what I want to say. They are now feeling crappy. And someone's brokenhearted and leaving something. And it's funny because at the other end of my reading, I'm seeing that someone is very methodical and planning for a love relationship. It's almost like what the people thought they would get from this, they got the complete opposite. When I'm seeing what happened next, again, it's showing me a man who's planning something, and behind the influence of why he's doing that is a love relationship. But then at the other end of my reading, when I asked, I'm forgetting the question, my God, because I don't have it written in front of me. When I asked, one second, please. Sorry about that. When I asked how many people were involved, it's showing me someone with a broken heart over a love relationship, and they're walking away. So again, these are puzzle pieces. I look at my readings as puzzle pieces, and it's almost like doing that did not bring them what they wanted. It's almost like every single thing that they thought would come of it became the opposite, but broke down. So this person thought they were going to get love. Now they're heartbroken. They're walking away. Somebody thought that this was the perfect solution and that it would heal them. And instead, their emotions are all messed up. Like, they're totally broken on the inside. And of course you would be. Taking a life doesn't feel good unless you have no feelings. You know what I mean? And at one point, somebody was being heavily questioned and defending themselves. But in the background, they knew that they were up to something that was no good. So if I wanted more energy, if I wanted more answers to the previous reading that I did, I certainly am getting them here. And it's basically telling me that these people are not in good shape, and they might not be showing it, but they're not in good shape. They're not. I'm just seeing a bunch of falling apart, emotional falling apart, which is not nice when you have to live your life. It's not, Somebody planned this whole thing. That's what the High Priestess is showing me. They planned this whole thing. They stayed quiet and they waited. They stayed quiet and they waited. And the same card came up in the last reading. So Shanquella, I did this reading to honor you because a lot of people wanted answers. I know you want your story told. We all know that it was wrong. We all know that this was about people holding grudges against you. It was almost like from the last reading that she wasn't allowed to say no to a man, and they all together decided that this is what should happen. And this woman was so pure at heart that she didn't see it. She didn't even see the negative. She didn't see the low vibration of these people. It's almost like she saw these people as her own reflection, and her reflection was just goodness, just doing the right things in life, her work, her job, looking nice, I don't know why this is bothering me so much when I think about a person who does the right things in life and they have success, and those who choose to do wrong, obviously we know who that is, and they don't have success, and then they are envious and they are jealous and hateful, and it can even come to the point of death. It can come to the point of killing. And I want to say this to whoever's watching, you really have to watch your friends. And if they're low vibrational, they're not pulling themselves together, if you see them trying to cheat their way through life, maybe you need to find another group of friends. Shanquella, rest in power, Queen. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.